Guys, what's up? It's me, DanChris Mendoza. Oh, wait, you can't see my eyes properly. Yeah, let's talk about trying times. Okay, we're currently here in my studio. You can kind of see the ring light through my glasses, but whatever. Yeah, Trying Times was a song that I never really expected to make. It all started with this idea that I had back on May 11, 2020, at around 12:04 a.m. At that moment, I can't sleep. I'm inside our house all day, like I'm really tired and I don't feel alright. But then I thought of these lyrics. Song idea. I haven't ate in a couple days, I haven't witnessed the morning rays, I'm stuck inside but this ain't home. I do that when I think of a musical idea, whether it's lyrics or, a melody line for an instrument. I'd record myself and sing the melody so I won't forget about it. Trying times. Well, it's in the title. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's about these trying times that we are currently facing, the global pandemic that gave 2020 a really hard time. I never really finished writing that song when I first wrote the lyrics for it. Like, the only part that I had was those lyrics. I never had any musical idea for it. I never made a chord progression for it. I had nothing. It's been an unfinished project for so long, until sometime around December I've joined this songwriting competition in our school, and the theme is all about the problems that Filipinos face during the pandemic. Unfortunately, I did not win that competition, but on the bright side, I was able to release it as my own single. I still find it difficult to write songs in Filipino in my own language. That's why the song is in English. Anyways, if you haven't listened to it, you can check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. Now that I think about it, I haven't written any songs in Filipino. Yeah, all of the songs that I've written before, in my DanChris demos era, in my His Room era, yeah, all of those were written in English. After writing down those lyrics, I thought of this chord progression where it goes B minor, and then an F sharp minor, and then a G, and finally A. So it goes like this. I haven't eaten a couple days, I haven't witnessed the morning rays, I'm stuck inside but this ain't home. But as I'm singing the lyrics, I'm not just strumming the chorus, no. I was doing this guitar riff, which was inspired by John Mayer's song, Belief, and it goes something like this. After that, I thought to myself, okay, I have this part. What's next? These trying times makes me insane. I'm like a prisoner, and all I feel is pain. That could work. So I combined those two lyrics and chord progression, and altogether it sounds like this. The morning rays, I'm stuck inside but this ain't no. Drum and snow are to be found, I'd rather be 6 feet underground. Will this end? I still don't know. These trying times makes me insane. I'm like a prisoner, and all I feel is pain. Another scene, this quarantine. So I got the melody and the chord progression for the verse and the pre-chorus. But then I'm glad I recorded this back then. I got this idea for a chorus and a bridge, and it sounds something like this. How did we ever reach this state? A million deaths rate dissipate. How did we ever reach this sense of gloomy fate. Why are we still here? We're suffering, they're suffering. Oh, why are we still here? We're suffering, we're suffering. Okay, just to recap, the chorus sounds like this. How do we ever reach this state? A million deaths, racism, hate. How do we ever reach this state? Incompetence, a gloomy fate. And the bridge sounds something like this. Why are we still here? We're suffering, suffering. And after that comes the guitar solo. I'm glad I recorded my ideas back then. But the competition did not allow the use of distortion or overdrive, since the only genre that we could use back then was an acoustic genre. But I don't have an acoustic guitar, so I use my electric guitar. So yeah, the guitar solo goes something like this. Before we go on the production side of things, here's a little intermission. Clips of me playing guitar. Yeah, clever way to extend the length of this video. Haha. Anyways, let's just get on the videos. Okay, wait, what? No. My alarm just went off. It's currently 11 p.m. It's telling me to sleep. I'm sorry. Now for this song, I've used two DAWs, GarageBand on my phone, and Ableton Live Lite. And I know I could easily pirate the full version of Ableton, but my conscience won't let me. It just feels wrong, you know? I don't want to make my music on pirated DAWs, but yeah, to each his own, I guess. The competition didn't allow the usage of drums, so I improvised, and I used the sound of a bass drum, claps, and tambourine to make a simple, steady beat, and it goes something like this. Okay, so I have my phone right over here, and GarageBand is currently open. As you can see, I've used bass drum, tambourine, and claps, and let me just click it. Wait. There we go. And what I did after that is I recorded it, and this is the, I'm not sure if you can see the Yeah, I only recorded the drum parts here. It's kind of long. That's like the full song with only the drum parts. And after that, after recording it, I saved it as an MP3 and sent the file to my laptop so it could work on Ableton. And before we go to Ableton, let me just fix something on my screen. I think it's right over here. Let me just pull it. Yeah, I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, very corny, Mendoza. Clap, clap, whatever. As you can see, wait, let me just adjust my camera. This is Ableton Live Lite. Okay, so I've muted everything else. My voice has reverb at the moment because I'm currently using the channel here in Ableton. But yeah, whatever. Let's listen to the drums. It sounds something like this. Let's just go here. Yeah. Hear that? That's just a loop, you know. And the tambourine is gonna come in on the chorus part. And I think it's right here. After making the beat, I went in Ableton and made the bass line using this MIDI creator. Note editor, actually, yeah, as it stated down there. And yeah, I wrote it note for note. It took me a while, but it was really fun making this part. It starts off simple first, like, well, take a listen to this. And then it's gonna be complicated, like, listen to this. Let's add the drums. I mean the beat. Feel that? Oh, this part. Okay, so this is what the chorus bass line sounds like. Hear that? It's elevating. Oh yeah, and for the instrumental part, listen to the bass line. I'm just vibing. Oh yeah, before we go to the guitar parts, here's the effects that I use in the bass part. As for the beat, I never really use any other effects, but here in the bass line, this is what it sounds like with all of it on. But if I turn this off, this heartbeat kick, take a listen to it. It's gonna sound really weird. Yeah, so the heartbeat kick is important because it makes it sound like an actual bass. Okay, moving on, let's go to the guitar parts, which is right over here. The effects that I use, have I used any effects here? No, I haven't. The only effects that I use here was, I just added a little bit of reverb to it, and I think all of the effects were from my multi-effects processor. But okay, this is what it sounds like on its own. And this is the pre-chorus part. And this is the chorus part. Okay, now let's go to the strings part. I did this with my guitar with a pad effect. I'm not sure what it's officially called, but take a listen to it on its own. I'm gonna mute everything else and take a listen to it. Yeah, I did that with my guitar, and if we play everything together, it's gonna sound like this. It's very subtle. Then the vocals come in. Why are we still here? Sorry for my crappy voice. As I've stated earlier, the competition did not allow the use of distortion and other overdrive effects, so yeah, the guitar solo was only played in a clean tone. And let's mute everything else and let's hear what it sounds like on its own. If you haven't noticed, it's actually 2 tracks because I've played it twice, and as you can see, there's some panning going on right over here in the track volume. This first take, you can only hear it on the left side, and the other take, you can hear it on the other side. Okay, let's listen to it. Only on one side? Both sides? And on the other side? And both sides again. Okay, so after mixing and mastering the instrumental, I've exported it as 1 track because unfortunately here in Ableton Live Lite I could only work with 8 tracks, and that's pretty much it. But if I have like an Ableton Live Standard, if I do have that, I'll be able to have plenty of tracks. And yeah, it's expensive, but I could also pirate it. It's very easy, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so before we go to the vocal parts, I'm just gonna show you the EQ that I use in mixing and mastering all of this, to make sure that none of it peaks or anything. I use this EQ right over here, and ignore this, I only use this plugin to connect Ableton and OBS together. But yeah, this is what it sounds like with the EQ. I'm gonna turn it off, okay? Hear the difference? I turn it on again. If you can't hear the difference, without the EQ it sounds a bit dead, if that makes sense. But if I turn it on, once again, I have to remind you, you need to wear headphones or earphones to hear the difference. But yeah, this EQ definitely helps. It's really good. And finally, the vocals. Yeah, as you can see, this is a new project now. The instrumental is 1 track now. Yeah, that's the whole thing. So yeah, let's focus on the vocals. This is what it sounds like on its own. I use these effects. Let's focus on this one first. Channel, EQ, compressor, and reverb. This is what it sounds like on its own. I haven't said in a couple days, I haven't witnessed the morning rays. I'm stuck inside, but this ain't home. Yeah, sorry for my crappy voice. Enjoyment's nowhere to be found. I'd rather be 6 feet underground. What will this end? I still don't know. Oh yeah, then there's this subtle harmony on this part. These trying times, hear that? Makes me insane. I'm like a prisoner and all I feel is pain. An ugly scene, this quarantine. And there's also a harmony on the chorus part. How did we ever reach this state? A million deaths, racism, hate. How did we ever reach this state? Incompetence, a gloomy fate. Okay, so after that, and before the guitar solo, there's this vocal line wherein I sing, why are we still here? And for that, I use several effects. I use this EQ, this midnight effect, and I'm just gonna let you guys hear what it sounds like. Check it out. Why are we still here? If I turn it off, it's gonna sound like this.
Why are we
Still here? Yeah, and if I add the instrument, it's gonna sound like this.
Why are we
Remember the pad earlier? The guitar pad? Yeah.
We're suffering.
And the guitar solo. Yeah, you already heard that. And then after the guitar solo, you know, it's the chorus once again.
How did we ever reach this state? A million deaths, racism, hate. How did we ever reach this state? Incompetence of gloomy fate.
Yeah, that was a B minor add 9. Yeah, it sounds really dope. So yeah, that's Trying Times. That's how I made it. This is actually the first song that I've made with an actual DAW. I mean, back then, and yeah, I've also made videos about that before. Back then, I made my songs in Audacity. Yeah, sure, I made those beats back then on GarageBand, but the actual DAW wherein I mixed the vocals and stuff, yeah, I've used Audacity back then. But this song, Trying Times, is the first official song that I've made on an actual legit DAW, despite it only being a light version. But yeah, I'm not that good at mixing, mastering, producing music. I'm not that knowledgeable about it, but I try my best to make my stuff to sound decent. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I really hope you've enjoyed my song. And that's pretty much it. Hold on, let me just pinch something here really quick. Ooh. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like. If you enjoy my content, if you enjoy my music, please subscribe and check out my other content as well. I'm really sorry for my inactivity. If you guys weren't aware, I'm currently in college and we have online classes, and it's been quite stressful, and I've been really busy. So yeah, I do apologize. I really wanted to make this video a couple months ago, but I couldn't make it because online class, and yeah. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video, whenever I make a new one. I'm not sure when I'm gonna upload a new one, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me today. Thank you, and yeah, I don't have an outro.